Sue is with us in Springfield, Illinois. Hi, Sue. Welcome to the Ramsey Show.
Hello there.
Hi, what's up?
Well, I am 75 years old. I recently retired a couple of weeks ago.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
What were you doing?
I was working for the government.
Okay, cool.
You don't want to keep working for them? Really?
No, I'm done with that.
That's a shocker, Sue.
I put some money together, though, in the deferred comp plan. It's qualified money, and I'm planning to roll it over as soon as possible, get it out of their hands.
Good.
And I know you say that it's good to use aggressive growth fund, but I was wondering, since I'm 75, should I be using such aggressive funds?
Okay, how much is in your 457?
About $1.2 million.
Look at you, girl.
Sue.
I'm so proud of you. I love it.
Thank you.
And how much is in your other 401ks and other stuff?
I'd say about $400,000.
Okay. All right, cool.
What's your house worth?
Oh, it's a small house. Probably at the most, it'd probably be 80 or 90,000.
Okay. Wow. All right.
But I'm debt free. I've been debt free for 50 years.
You're just a lo-fi millionaire. That's
50
all.
50 years?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
You are amazing.
I don't like loans. I hate interest.
I love you.
So
You're
I just
awesome.
avoid it all.
I'm debt free for just 50 years is all.
I'm just
oh my gosh.
A lo-fi.
Okay,
small
so
flex
here's
millionaire.
the thing. If you spread your investments across growth and income, aggressive growth, and international, are standard for mutual funds. Sit down with a SmartVestor Pro, and they can show you the risk analysis on that of how many times in the past 30 years would that mix have caused you to have a down year. They can chart that out for you, and you can learn. So you're a student, I can tell, and you study that and you learn that. If that scares you, if the number of times that mountain and valley on the graph goes too low to suit you, in other words, you feel risky to you, then take the aggressive growth out of the mix and put a balanced fund in there.
Balanced, okay.
Yeah. And that will calm this whole portfolio way down.
Okay.
You want to calm it down even further? Take the overseas fund, the foreign fund, the international fund completely out, because you will see when you look at the data on it that it's had more down years than all the other three put together.
Okay.
So that's the way to look at it, because all we're doing here is calming the thing down. Here's the thing. Even if you stayed with the original mix with $1.27 million, you're not, the only thing you're going to see is just some numbers move around. It's not going to affect your life. It might go up to 1.5, and then it might go down to 1.4, and then it might go up to 1.7, and then it might go down to 1.5. And you might see it move around like that over the years while you're living out of the income on it. It's $100,000+ a year coming to you if you want it to. And you'll still be just fine with all of that. But you may, you're just going to have the numbers riding a bit of a roller coaster, and you'll only be as emotional about it as you allow yourself to be. Okay. So here, let me give you an example, okay? Let's try this. Let's put the $1,270,000 in the middle of the kitchen table. And if I burn $200,000 of it with a lighter, that would get you really riled up.
Yeah.
If I burn $1 of it, you would go, that's kind of dumb, but that was weird, and it didn't bother you a bit, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so my point is this thing goes up and down. That's the feeling you're getting. And if you understand it's going up and down, but it's not affecting your life, it's more like burning $1 of it.
Okay.
If you can have the emotions as it goes up and down, because it's really all you're dealing with is your emotions, because the actual mathematical facts will be that you're not going to run out of this money. You're not going to outlive this money. Not doing the stuff we're talking about anyway. and not the way you've lived and not who you are and all of that. I mean, if we just said, you start at what rate of just spending it without making any money on it at all, would it go? I mean, would you still have money at 95 over 20 years? Divide that by 20, and you'd still be okay. And we're not even talking about something that's stupid. So you're going to be just fine. You are an absolute amazing rock star of financial planning. You're a multi-millionaire. You're just amazing.
Oh, thank you.
At 75 years old, what was your position with the government? What did you do for a living?
I worked with insurance.
What's that mean? What did you do with insurance? Were you the commissioner of insurance?
Oh, no. I was an examiner.
Okay.
Examined insurance companies.
You did insurance for the government.
Yeah, she did examine the companies, make sure they're doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Outstanding.
Kind
Regulatory.
Like the IRS.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so you never made a huge pile of money. You just were really, really good at saving it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frugal. I don't want to be called cheap.
But close.
Yeah.
But you had a ringside seat to knucklehead business leaders over the years, didn't you?
Oh, some, yeah.
Oh, some.
I can't imagine getting
stories?
crossways with Sue. She could pencil whip you. Oh my gosh. Sue, you're great. Sit down with a SmartVestor Pro. Let them walk you through what some of your options are and what they would have looked like for the last 40 years. You get some historical data. Do one of your examinations that you're used to doing, but this time do it on mutual funds and get yourself a comfort level where you understand what you're doing. Don't do it because they said do it. Don't do it because I said do it. But I think you're going to be just fine if you go with the standard 4. If you want to calm it down a little bit, flip that aggressive off of there, flip in a balanced, and that'll calm it down a little more. But you're going to be just fine. There's no reason you need to be dumbing this money down. You got all kinds of margin, all kinds of wiggle room because of the way you've lived your life. You've lived like no one else, and now you can live and give like no one else. And I want you to find something to go spend $100,000 on.
Yeah, go spend some of this.
I want you to, I don't know whether it's a trip around the world after COVID calms down or whatever. I don't know what it is, but there's something you've always wanted to do. And I want you to get some joy from this money that you've done such a good job with. And it wouldn't hurt to have a little generosity mix in. I suspect you're already a generous person, though. Wow. That's powerful.
Dude, I was just saying, that's the reason we do this, right?
That's an everyday millionaire, a baby steps type millionaire. She didn't do it because we taught her, so she's not technically a baby steps millionaire, but she started from nothing, worked for the government as an examiner in the insurance department, 50 years with no debt.
Right.
And this is where you end up. $1.6 million plus her house.
Incredible.
This is The Ramsey Show.